What is going on? Movie Meals. Movie Meals ran from work. Ran. If you hear purring, I'm sorry. I've got a cat running around and he's very needy since we just got home. Uh,
So it's not me.
Star Wars celebration. You know, that's going to be a big topic on the podcast this week. So remember, we started a podcast. It's exclusive on Patreon to get it right on time. So it'll drop every Monday. You want to subscribe? It's only for $1. It's only for $1. It's all linked down in the description. Go join us for $1. So you can get access to that. And then some clip outs will come out the next Monday on YouTube about the conversations we had. And a lot of it we'll touch on Star Wars Celebration this week. We've got other good topics. We got to talk about this Winnie the Pooh horror movie. I think we might need to talk about that.
Do we?
Elite. But let's get into this here. Thank you, Mumio patrons who are patrons right now, Kimberly and Karen. Go get some merch. I'll link down in the description. So Andor, Cassian Andor was like the first show they ever announced they were going to do off of Rogue One. I've always thought it was a really good idea and a good story that's a little bit different to stick with the character that I think fans do enjoy. And I think when they realize it's connected to Rogue One, they will enjoy. But real quick before we watch this trailer, Kyle, do you have any thoughts or do you just not care?
As much as I do like Rogue One, I don't care about an Andor show.
You don't
He
care about
wasn't one
anything.
of my favorite characters. I honestly kind of forget about him when it comes to thinking back on the movie. There's just other characters in that movie I liked more. But I will say, like, by the sounds of it, it's a gritty show dealing with, like, the rebellion leading up to Rogue One. So, I don't know. There could be some cool stuff there. And on that notion, I'm kind of interested, but otherwise, I'm kind of going into this blind, and I don't really have any emotional stake towards this.
All right, well, let's get into it. A 3, a 2, and a 1. Okay. And no K2SO is supposed to be in this season. I don't
He
think.
is or isn't.
He's not supposed to be, I don't believe. Not in season 1. Wow. I dig this. Feels Game of Thronesy and Star Wars, you know, old school sword sandal type. Wow. Wow, I like that. Ooh, Clone Wars. Okay. Those are ships from the Clone Wars. Oh, but now they're troopers. There he is.
They're so
There's our
proud
boy.
of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
Ooh.
They're everywhere. They're watching me now.
Soon enough, these days will end. There will be no rules going forward.
People
Wow.
are standing up.
Mayor Corellia? Stolen
That's
Typhoon.
what a reckoning sounds like.
Okay. Wow. August 31st? Wow. Holy cow. Kyle, what did you think?
It was kind of the description that I was picturing in my head, with kind of like a gritty take on the rebellion. It reminds me of what I enjoyed about Rogue One so much is that it didn't feel like a glossy and clean Star Wars. It felt like the more dark and dire part of Star Wars, and I think that's cool, especially for the more adult audiences. I'm sure kids could
Mm-hmm.
probably like this show too, but it for with our age group, I think that really is kind of nice to have. So on that notion, I'm really sold on it, and I thought that it was a really well crafted trailer. But when it comes to the character itself, I saw a few shots of him, and he looked like he's doing what he can to survive. I don't have much else to say about the character. Hopefully, the show will do well with him. But when it comes to the world building part and the look of the show, yeah, yeah, I like how it looks.
I'm trying to see. Who is this actor? Who was in the white? Why does he look
The
so familiar, and why
stormtroopers.
can't I think of his name? I'm looking at the clip right now. I still got it pulled up. Um,
I don't know. Don't know.
he
There's a
looks
lot of
like the
people.
guy from like The Post and Ready Player One, but I just can't remember. It's
Hmm.
probably on here now on IMDb. I love that we've got Stellan Skarsgård in this. Big
Yeah,
Stellan
he was in.
Skarsgård fan.
Was he also in Mandalorian? Or no, I'm thinking of
No, he
um
was not.
Herzog, aren't I? I don't know why I got them.
You are thinking of Werner Herzog.
Yeah, thank you. But no, I mean Stellan Skarsgård, he can do no wrong. He's great. So you get great actors in this show or in any show,
Am I thinking Ben
it could wind up being
Mendelsohn?
good.
No, Ben Mendelsohn was in Rogue One. Yeah, I can't think of who that is in the comments. I'm just having a blank today. It's been a long day. I've been up since 3:30. So just drop that.
Good.
I love this trailer. This trailer is fantastic. I think the score was amazing. I love this opening shot. It feels very Game of Thronesy, the bell tower, somebody after going up and ringing it. I love these shots of kids looking on as if they have not seen a spaceship, because I think going to an untapped world in Star Wars, a world that doesn't realize there's a whole galaxy out there, is very, very interesting. And I hope that's what's going on here. That shot of this little droid, it feels like Wall-E to me, like all the trash is everywhere. I think that's awesome. This score is really what stood out to me. I loved all the shots we saw. Uh, Cassian Andor was a separatist. He liked the rebellion. He was part of the empire. Of the separatist. He wanted the droid army to win. And he then turns to the rebellion. And I am just, if Rogue One doesn't come out, I think this trailer drops and the narrative behind everybody is, wow, Disney is coming out swinging. This looks awesome. Who is this guy? Where are we going with this? Rogue One is great. Is it a character maybe we needed more about? Would a Jin show have been better? I don't know. All I know is this is what they chose to make, and it looks awesome. I mean, some of these shots are fantastic. It looks like the same speeder that Han and Kira steal, similar model. At the end here, they on Corellia. He's stealing a TIE fighter. Is that him leaving the Empire? Does he join? I love that the end line is there's a reckoning, or that's how a reckoning begins. This looked awesome to me. I think this is one of the best trailers I think Star Wars has ever put out. I think this is a great teaser. We know nothing about it. They show up with this amazing score. Mandalorian was very similar with that first score coming in, and you're hearing the kind of those pipes or whatever that makes
Yep.
that sound. And I loved this. It felt awesome. It felt gritty. I'm here for it. But guys, what do you think of the trailer? Comment below. Let us know. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Remember the podcast. Go join that. It's all linked in the description. You can follow everything down there. It's only $1. Be awesome for you guys to join. Go get some merch. New merch should be dropping here soon. And as always, thank you for watching, Mom.
See you guys.